The complex interactions between Hank, Jessica, and Sony are covered in chapter 1102. As Jessica suddenly shows up, Hank and Sony's visit to Liberty's shop is tense. Jessica, however, astounds Hank and Liberty with her unexpected comprehension and eagerness to help Hank and his son develop a bond. In a hurry, Hank picks up the fork that fell to the ground and tells Jessica that he was merely there to eat breakfast with Sony. She may rest certain that Sony is still his son, and he accepts that, due to Liberty's hectic schedule, he had to watch for their child while they were eating. Jessica battles her disdain of Sony's involvement in their lives because she perceives it as a threat given how much focus Hank's family places on him. In an effort to defuse the situation, Hank considers how his relationship with Sony has evolved since their divorce. He makes additional trips to see his son, which disturbs Jessica because she worries about a resurgence of affection between Hank and Liberty. To be accepted by Hank's family, she yearns for a kid of her own. Hank used to take the breakfast Liberty made for him and deliver it to Jessica, which causes Liberty to pause in her table cleaning. She concedes that Hank and Jessica's friendship, fostered in part by her cooking, may have led to their current relationship. Hank apologizes shyly and says he will let Jessica know in the future. With a fawning approach, he tries to hold Jessica's hand and offers to order lunch for her. Jessica says that she's already eaten and offers they return to their unfinished home together, stressing that Hank needs to be a part of the decision-making process. She displays her startling attitude shift as they go near the car. She advises Hank to visit Sony in public without going behind her back. She even offers to go with him on these outings, saying she cares about Sony and wants to make sure he remembers Hank as his father. She also recommends that Sony could spend a few days with them, allowing Hank's parents to spend time with their grandchild. Hank is surprised by Jessica's tolerance and readiness to accept his relationship with Sony. He is perplexed by the cause of her abrupt attitude change. Within the intricate relationships between Hank, Jessica, and Sony, unexpected understanding and tentative truces appear in this chapter. Jessica catches both Hank and Liberty off guard when she says she's willing to encourage and facilitate Hank's relationship with his son. This unexpected turn of events makes it unclear whether Jessica's acts are motivated by genuine compassion or other nefarious goals. We are left hanging how this additional knowledge will affect future interactions between Hank, Jessica, and Sony. Will their relationships take a turn for the better as a result of this, or are there underlying issues that could derail their tenuous truce?